Hello, wonderful budgeters. It is the 31st. It is the last day of the year. We are going to do our closeout. We are going to see our setup for the next year and go over some goals for ourselves. If you want to join me on my journey, stay tuned. Alright guys, super excited to go through all of our savings challenges for this month and the year. So let's just get into it. These are all the finished savings challenge for this month. And now let's unstuff our 12-month binder. Let me get this money in order. I'll be right back. All right, our 12-month savings should be $575, 51, 20, 40. So let's count, make sure we have that. 51, 20, 40, 50, 82, 20, 40, 50, 83, 40, 50, 84, 20, 40, 50, 85, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we have $3 extra? Let's count again. 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. We got $3 extra, guys. That's okay. We'll figure out a way what to do with it. And I actually owe birthday $3, I think. So we're going to keep that to the side just in case we messed up anywhere else down the road. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this money in here. Alright guys, this is everything we saved for December. Let's make sure it's what we came up with. So, alright, in December we finished the T&H race from the Still Trying Mama for $151. Okay. We finished Boo from Thrifty Sewist for $42. Save with Jason and Ghostface for $74. We also finished this, but we don't count that yet. We finished, the Save with Jason was $74 from Spooky Budgets. This Worm from Beetlejuice was Planning with Boys, $85. Treasure Your Savings, this fun challenge was a whole bunch of stuff, and that was $359, guys. Next, we had Magnifying Your Savings from Busy Lizzie's Budgets, and that was $351. Okay. stained glass Halloween from Mischief Managed Budgets. Love these. That was $100. This special savings challenge that was created from Fifi over at the Still Trying Mama, her daughter. That was $53. A Year of Mini Savings November was $45. Horror Mashup. Was Saving with Sydney Bear has so many mashups, and I loved it so much. I'm going to do this again, guys. Every year. It's going to be a thing. And then Being a Functional Adult from Boy Mom Loves to Save, $100. Oh, so the horror mashup was $300, if I didn't say that. Ariel, Girls Just Want to Have Fun from Saving with Shalonda, $104. And then to finish off the Year of Mini Savings, December was $56. And then the 12-month zombie, $575. So adding all that up should be $2,395. Let's make sure that that's what we have here. And if we have over, we're going to go ahead and pay birthday, because we don't want to go into the new year with an IOU. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super excited with that. Oh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 51, 52. 24, 51, 24, 53, 24, 55, 24, 54, 25, 24, 26, 24, 85, 46, 88, 24, 89, 24, 80, 1,000. 24, 10, 24, 23, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32. 10, 100, 100, 100, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 180. 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 55, 75, 85, 95, 100, 10, 20, 30, 140. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. $2,395 and $3 extra. Let's go ahead and pay our IOU to the birthday. And if you don't know why I owe birthday an IOU, then it was in my savings challenge video, so you can go back and watch that. But definitely didn't want to go into the new year owing an IOU. All right, and we only owe $2, so we have $1 extra, guys. And we're going to put that in our cash wallet, and we're just going to put that in birthday for next week. Anytime we can do extra for birthday, we're going to do it. All right, so now we have $2,395 to go towards debt. I don't know if I'm going to put any of this towards sinking funds or not, but we will see. We will definitely see. Let's see how much we saved all year long. All right, let's do that. Let's zoom out a little bit. And all right, there we go. Guys, these are all the savings challenges that I finished for the year. This is my first full year, so it's very exciting. Some of these were very aggressive. Some of them were minis, but definitely had a good time, and I was able to save a whole bunch of money. And now we get to add these into the mix to finish off the year. I love that for us. How many saving challenges did you guys finish this year? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you keep track too. All right, so let's get out our old binder here. And these were our savings tracker. Okay. So in January, we saved $9.79. In February, $10.73. March, $129. In April, $206. May, $426. June, $606. July, $17.38. August, $15.31. September, $2,732. That might have been our highest savings, guys. In October, $2,079. November, $1,789. And then December, $23.95. I cannot believe that number. I don't know if the glare is there. But I'm speechless. Adding everything that we put towards savings challenges, guys, for the year of 2024, we saved $15,683. That is just crazy to me. We were able to pay off so many loans. We consolidated things. When I lost my job, I was able to take 2 months off and still be a month ahead on our bills. We were able to move cities. We were able to go on a vacation. I am just, wow. That is so much money that normally we would have just spent it on. We didn't even know where our money was going prior. So budgeting really just helped me take control of my finances, and I'm so grateful for the community and all of y'all's support. And I can't believe that that's what we ended the year with. That is amazing to me, and I can't wait to see what next year brings. So, all right, hopefully you guys enjoyed the closeout for December. Now let's talk about our setup for 2025 and our goals. So I use the Happy Planner currently. I do alter between Happy Planner and my own planner that I made. So if you don't see this all year, that's because I try to change stuff up so I don't get bored or it gets repetitive. So maybe I'll use this for 6 months and then the other one for 6 months. It just depends. But I am going to try to use this one all year long. Okay, so January has already been done and set up. I have changed. I did put in here my bills that are due every month. I did change a couple of things, and I'll go over that quickly because I tried to film this video before and it was an hour and 20 minutes and I couldn't get it to load. So I'm actually having to redo this, but you guys are definitely worth it. So I am going to just try to power through. Okay, so here are all my monthly bills. I definitely did condense them. Any of my small, if you've been here, then you know I have a bunch of small streaming ones and like fees for subscriptions. We don't have cable. We have 2 households, and it's just easier for me to have all the streaming apps instead of 2 cable bills, because both places come with internet included in the rent. So I did take a look at it. It is pretty much the same as one cable bill, so about $110 or so. So I'm guessing. I really don't know what cable goes for anymore. But anyways, so all of my small auto bills are going to come out of either the Capital One credit card or the Prime credit card. So now those are just going to be included in my monthly stuffing for my bills. Additional monthly bills, if we use the credit card and don't pay off the balance, I'll put $50 minimum payment is $30, and then I will put more towards one. So instead of doing kind of $100 on each of them and the amount never getting decreased because of fees and everything like that, or interest, I am just going to put the minimum 50, and then if I have overage, then we'll pay off the smallest one and go up from there. And then here's my Capital One breakdown, just so I can keep tabs of everything that's supposed to come out. And then my Prime credit card monthly or weekly expense tracker here, which I go over weekly. And the 1st through the 9th it's usually the Friday through the following Thursday. So this should be the 3rd through the 9th. However, it's the beginning of the month. This is how I'm going to do my accounting, just so I know it's an actual month. And sorry, these are accounting terms. So the expense tracker is going to outline everything, even bills, because I haven't been doing that as well. So I'm not too sure how much is actually going to bills, if I budgeted enough, if I didn't budget enough, because I'm a month ahead with a buffer. So I need to fine tune that spending. So anyways, that's why it's the 1st through the 9th. Everything else is that Friday through the Thursday till the end of the month. And the end of the month is a Friday, but again, because it's closeout, we're going to just include that Friday on that last week here. This is my paycheck prep. So pay by paycheck or pay weekly. I get paid bi-weekly. My husband gets paid bi-weekly, which in turn lets us have a paycheck every Friday. Super excited for that. I prep here of what should come out. You can see here, this paycheck does land on the 31st. However, I do include to the next Thursday bill wise, because I want to make sure that all my bills are covered at all times. And I actually need to get a month and a week ahead to save double for rent, electricity, apartment fees, all of those, because I hate having all of those things due on the 1st. So I'm going to start having them I'm going to split them up, and these 3 are going to be due on the 29th or the 30th, and these 2 are going to be due on the 30th or 31st, depending again on the month and how many days we have. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what this is for. This is just so I can know how much each paycheck is. I can prep through and kind of filter any money that I need to anywhere else, any notes I need to take, any important notes, urgent matters that I need to take care of that week. So this here is my goals for the month and probably the year is going to be the extra monthly payment to car and loan. That is what we're doing. We're trying to get those payments down, decrease weekly spending to the budget amount. A lot of times I would go over the budgeted amount and say, it's okay, I'll pay it with my next paycheck or anything like that. We aren't too far into debt above last year. We're in a better spot than we were last year, and we all actually have a car payment now. So with having the extra car payment, we're in a better spot. However, I still want to decrease to just the budget amount and see if I can do that. Keep better track of weekly spending. Again, I some months I was on the money. I knew exactly where every penny went. Sometimes we swiped a credit card and I didn't realize that payment was due or that charge was there until the statement came out. And sometimes it would be $10, $20, and sometimes it would be like a $60 charge. So I definitely want to keep better track of our weekly spending. So this is going to be my weekly credit card check-in, just to see the balances and see where we're at and see if we need to pay anything extra over the actual weekly spending that we spent, because we're not trying to incur new debt. We're trying to pay off any debt and former debt. So we're trying. That's our goal. Okay, so initial cost of our two biggest debt accounts are going to be our Carvana, and that's $516 a month. And the original debt was started in September and was $38,585.72. If we continue to just pay the bare minimum, we'll be done with payments in December of 2030. That doesn't sit well for us, so that's why we're trying to pay extra. The consolidation loan was just done in November, and it's a total of $395.74. If we do the bare minimum of the $395.74, the original debt was $14,246.72. We'll be done with paying that debt in November of 2027. Okay, so here's my debt as of today. Carvana principal only, $21,793.84. Avid loan principal only, $10,206.03. I did mess up, so I just put it. I didn't want to put it white out here and all that. So, okay. And then credit cards. Here's my credit card debt, guys. I know I'm super sad about this, but not too bad since we just had Christmas. And if you were with me last year, you know I spent about $6,000 to $7,000 on Christmas last year. So Citibank is a new credit card that I got for traveling to get points, and I'm only going to use it for traveling. I used it for plane ticket home this past Christmas, $117.48. JCPenney's, this was gift shopping and personal shopping, $69.28. Amazon gift shopping, personal shopping, $363.37. Capital One, this is weekly spending, Christmas shopping, Black Friday shopping, $1649.25. Also, this was emergency. My husband's car was broken again. My car was broken, so both of our cars were decommissioned. We needed to get them both fixed, and we needed to rent a car, so that's part of that. Credit One, this is Christmas, $342.37, and Mission Lane is Black Friday, $759.86. This is our PS5 and my computer. We didn't necessarily need the PS5, but we did buy it. And for our Christmas, it's me and my husband's Christmas together. We didn't exchange any gifts. This is what we bought ourselves together, and we're paying that back. And then the computer, I needed a computer. I have a work computer, and I can't continue just to use work computer, bring it home or anything like that. I don't want to do that. I want to keep stuff saved. I want to leave my work computer at work. If I need to work from home, I can work on my computer at home. So that's what that is. Then any extra payments here, we're gonna tally for the month, and then at the end of the month we'll put what our debt is as of January 31st. So last but not least is our month at a glance. So I'm going to try to keep better track of this. This includes all of our envelopes as well as our cash stuffing projected total. And so main income is my income, extra income is, my husband's income, and our bills and our envelopes are in here. So these are all bills here. This is bills, but these are envelopes here. And I think I'm going to do different colors next month for bills and envelopes and kind of have it that way so we know. So like bills, envelopes, and savings, and that way I know how much is actually supposed to go to bills and how much is supposed to go to envelopes and those types of things. So on the side here I put like $150. That means $150 a week goes to groceries, and because this week has 5 weeks, $750. So all of this adds up to the $8,600 projected for this month. Under savings, I didn't put anything under bills because we're a month ahead, so all of our bills are stuffed in there. If we do stuff anything extra, that's when I would put it here under the actual, but I don't project anything because they're outlined here. Cash stuffing, we're projected this stuff $18.21. That is for savings challenges. That's $364 per stuffing. So that's a pretty good amount for the month. And then we're projecting an extra $25 to go into our 100 envelope challenge, and I'll get into that. So that is my setup, how I'm going to set up each month and week, and how we're going to go over where the funds come from. Okay, so next is, I'll move that out of the way, our binder setup. So you guys want to see what we're doing that way? Okay. Or how we're going to do our binder setup. Here is my first binder. This is our personal spending binder. So this used to be my dream binder, but it is now my personal spending binder. And I did put tabs on here of the amount that we should stuff weekly. After each category, and these are just our spending categories, after each category is my husband and my envelope and birthday. Each of these get $25 either from rollover or they're figured in to our weekly stuffing. I have cash, and you can see here cash wallet. This is just going to be prepped for the next week because I am trying to get a week ahead so that way I can get videos out to you guys consistently. Sometimes I do a Monday or a savings video, but it doesn't come out till Tuesday because of I have a job, I have duties, so I can't get it edited in time. So in order for this is trying to help me be more consistent. And then deposit anything that we use for the week that needs to go towards the credit card payment in the bank. Okay. And then I'm going to use this tracker from Saving from Shalonda. It's a 100 envelope challenge, and any of the excess rollover will go to our 100 envelope challenge. And we did start this November 1, and we already have a pretty good amount, guys. So let me also let you know that I have budgeted $600 a week to go into these envelopes here, but if you add them all up, it's only $550. Plus I budgeted another $25 in my actual my monthly at a glance. So $625 to go in here, and we are only budgeted at $550. So that's an extra $75. I'm hoping we have $25 over, and then we could always put $100 in here. Don't know how that's going to work, but that's what I have. So it's a minimum of, it should be a minimum of $50 going in here. That's a minimum each week. So that is our goal. Hopefully we can stick with it. Okay, so that's our personal wallet stuffing. And then we have our bills binder. Our bills is prop funds because there's so much money in bills. Okay, so you can see here, December is done. We're done with December. And all of these are January. And these are funds that are saved in the bank. Now, because I'm trying to get the month and week ahead, you can see that I have a little bit of, because even rent was already paid. Rent was paid a couple of days ago. Electric, all of this stuff. So it's not due again till February, but I want to save it at the end of January. So that is our goal, to get the week ahead. And that's why I have these pending in January still. Anything that's paid and not pending in January and going to the next month will go here. And so here's for February. You can see here that I put the same information for the bill breakdown of what should be coming out of this credit card. Just again, so I can have a better idea of the small bills that are going to come out of here and get them paid. And then again on the 2nd, 207 is due. Okay. Was due and paid. All right, so that's my bill binder. Okay, next we have our birthday binder. Next we have our birthday binder. This is a binder I try to start at the beginning of every year so I can be prepared for birthdays, and I always end up unstuffing the binder and just doing a birthday envelope. We're going to try it again. We already started. We've minimized who we're saving for and how much each person is getting. Everyone's getting older. I am sure it's appreciated, but we need to save aggressively, and having hundreds and hundreds of dollars in here for each person is just not feasible at this moment. Okay, and in lieu of being better organized and not digging through a bunch of things that I need to prep for the video, this is going to save me some time. I've made these pouches, and each of these pouches are listed with the corresponding binder. And if they have bigger challenges like this one does, they would go in here. If I'm doing cards or anything like that, it would go in here. And stuff that doesn't fit in this binder. I might even put dice in here because I do have a lot of dice if I don't keep it out on my desk. Just whatever special dice needs. So I started to do that. So there's the binder. Next is our 12-month commitment. We're going to start. It is pretty aggressive, $3,380. That means I need to put about $65 in here a week for me to finish by the end of the year. So instead of doing, sorry guys, I have pets. So instead of me just doing 30 and then some months having to do 150 a week, which is so aggressive, then I'm gonna put 65 in here and just kind of see how far we can get. Yeah. All right. So that's what I'm going to do there. That's for our 12-month commitment. Also, for our big monthly commitments, we're going to do, so along with that binder, we're going to do 2025 savings challenge with the Almost Organized Owl. Celebrations to last throughout the year. This is a book from Budgets and Chaos. A no monthly savings challenge. So this goes quarterly, and this is another book by Budgets and Chaos. And I bought all these things last year, so I'm definitely going to try to utilize everything that I have and not spend as much money in Etsy this year. We'll see how that goes. And then Totally My Jam. I use this sticker because I'm going to use this one. But to begin, I'm going to use, and I have a bucket here on the side too, just to stay organized. I have the 2 booklets that I'm going to use. I have the unicoin challenge that I'm doing. The Save 20 2025 and 2025, and then let's toast to the new year. I did this one last year. It was super cute. I loved it. This is from Liz and Les as well as a digital download. So, and again, I have a little bucket right near my desk where it has future and it has current. So I can just pull it, and it's all about being organized and everything accessible, so that way I'm not spending a whole bunch of time prepping and getting ready for the videos, and I can get them out to you guys. Okay, so normal savings challenge, we're gonna keep our monthly membership binder, and this is just monthly creators or monthly memberships that I have from creators and channels or people I like to shout out monthly. And this would just be our normal savings, no theme, anything like that. It just has our challenges that we're working on in here. I did keep 12 in here in case we want to do a randomizer one week, whatever, but that's what we're doing. These are our challenges. Along with this video, we're going to finish Can You Be My Friend from the Still Trying Mama. Her daughter, Faithy, created this book, and it is a pretty aggressive goal here. This last page is 400. This is 320. This one is a surprise, so I have no idea what this one is. And 240, 160, 80, and 32. And I think we're going to try, so that way there's not a lot of money sitting here, we're going to try to just finish some of the lower pages and get those in the bank. So my goal is to get a bunch of these things in the bank, so they're not, so money's just not sitting here and not collecting us interest. Okay. I also want to incorporate the life of a pig who wants to save but loves to spend. I don't know if I'm going to do this during my sinking funds or anything like that, but that's prepped and ready to go. I do have my sinking funds binder here. And again, the 12 categories that I want to do. I do have, sorry, I see a hair again. Guys, I have dogs. Okay. So I want to mix it up sometimes. I want to do cards, but there's no challenges in here, so that way it can be either the savings challenge book or a free space where we can do people's challenges in there. And so that way I'm not committed to something all year long and then get sorry. That way we're not committed all year long to just a book and then feel that level of defeat if we don't get through the things that we need to get through. Okay, so the next thing, and then for those envelopes, we have savings in case I need to put anything in here. Again, if I need any prep stuff, and then emergency, so sinking funds, if I decide to put any challenges in there that need some extra items. So again, organization and intentional. So that is my word for the year. Everyone's doing their word for the year. I'm doing intentional. I need to be more intentional with my videos, my time, my budget, and all those things. Okay, so next is going to be my 2 holiday binders. So we did not prep and save for Christmas this year, so we are going to do these. I am going to do these once a month, and it'll be bi-weekly. So I'll do the Christmas binder once a month, and I'll do the next binder. So in prep, I knew that I probably was not going to get to Liz and Les's book this past year. It was a whole year it was a rocky year for me, guys. So in preparation for that, I had her do 2024/2025. And I should have just had her do 2025. And if we started it early, great. But anyways, my plan was to start it in November with taking on that new debt and everything like that. We just did not have the extra funds to start this. We should have, but we didn't. So in here we have the book to prep. Okay. Here. And then with this envelope, I made this for Madeline. I bought this last year, and Madeline has these cute little scratch off stickers, and that's what's going to go in here. This one, Busy Lizzie Budget. I also bought this last year. This is cute little scratchers. It's between 1 and 9. The savings is mystery. Thought that was super cute. And then I have these extra in here if we want to do some extra Christmas savings, just some rollover cash. And then for here, these are just little cards that I made. Business card size. I love having this kind of challenge. I love the variety of challenges, so that's why I have that. And I'm gonna do like a $100 or $50 savings challenge, and we'll scratch like 3 and it'll go into one of these. So that's what I plan to do there. And then last but not least, we bought this stitch book from Spooky Budgets, and I'm not too sure if we're going to roll a die or if we're going to just save the corresponding amount. I will know once we do the stuffing, I guess. Okay, and again, word of the year, intentional. So I want to be intentional with my time, with my videos, and so that's it. Okay, last but not least is this binder. So this binder is going to be my Halloween binder. It is, we need to save for Halloween all year long. We spend so much money during Halloween because we decorate our house with spooky things, and you can only purchase those things during that time. So I definitely need to save for that. We spend so much money. And we also take a trip because me and my husband were married at the end of October, and we always take a trip, and we weren't able to take one this year because of finances. So here's my book. Here is prep, and I labeled it shopping because it is for shopping. So here's my prep for this. All right. First, Gothic houses are here to stay. We started this in 2023. So it is a slow and steady challenge, but we're going to do it. We're going to get through it. And it's from the Humble Budgeter. I also have Sinking Funds randomizer in here that has 10. I have 10 challenges, so I can roll a 10-sided die. So again, I'm prepped to mix it up. So I can go through each one. I can do a randomizer, however I want to do it that week. And this will be stuffed once a month as well. So we have these from Imlosh Designs, which are Gothic castles and princesses. So I thought those were super beautiful, and bought these a long time ago, guys, and just hadn't had a place for them. A Nightmare Before Christmas, $500 savings, Coraline, and that's from Playing with Boys. This is from the Thrifty Sewist. These are super cute. Love them. Okay. And then this one here is a Valentine's challenge that I got from Spooky Budgets. This is cards, but I didn't want to wait because I think it's a huge goal. I didn't want to wait all and just try to squeeze it in February or Halloween. So we're going to just continue to do that through this binder. We have a roll and save from Jesse Budgets from Oogie Boogie. He's kind of, sorry, he was not straight, guys. And instead of taking it in and out, I would just color on it. So again, trying to go fast through the videos. And then this is another one from Spooky Budgets that's going to last a while because it's season witches. So we're in winter right now, so we'll do the winter savings first, fall, spring, and summer. So those are what we're going to do there. Okay. Last but not least, in this binder is going to be my 52-week challenge with a twist. So we're not going to do all 52 weeks because I don't want it to last till the end of the year. I need it done by the end of September. So we might have to do more than two cards a week, more than one card a week. We're gonna have to do 2 cards for a couple weeks. So these will be shorts and you can see them on my channel, but I will pick the cards, stuff it, and it'll come out of these funds that we're prepping for this here. Okay, and because we only stuff this once a month, we'll be stuffing that challenge. Okay, last in here, the extra challenges we have the other cards. Oh, upside down. We have the other cards for the Humble Budgeter Gothic Houses saved and prepped in here, so I'm not looking all around for them. We have another Stitch book that I got from Spooky Budgets. And again, I don't know if we're going to save the denomination, if we're going to save the roll a die, what we're going to do. And then this I bought a while ago. And it was the horror box from Star Budgets. Here we go. And it's just another card challenge where you scratch and you put the money in here. So I love that I have a variety of challenges, so that way the repetition is not there. I don't feel like I would get bored or you guys would get bored. Things have randomizers ready to go and stuff like that. So, and I love that I did these pouches too, because now when I'm ready to prep for the video, I can just grab the corresponding pouch and see if I need anything. And instead of digging through the drawer and trying to find all the supplies that is needed, I can just grab a binder, grab the pouch, and do a video and make sure that I'm honoring my commitment to putting the videos out when I say I'm going to. Okay guys, that is my prep. So you can see all my binders there. That is my prep for the year. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it was long. This is going in the back of, this went in the back of my closeout for the year. So I am going to try to speed through it. But I do want to say thank you so much for this past year. It has been a rocky one for me, but the support and amount of love and accountability that the budgeting community gives me really got me through some tough times. And I cannot say enough about you guys. There are certain budgeters that reach out. There are certain subscribers that consistently watch that keep me accountable. And I just, to sit here and name all of them, it would be a whole nother video on its own. So I just want to say, you guys are loved. You are appreciated. You have no idea how much you get me through the day. And I'm going to tear up. So I'm just going to go. And I just appreciate you guys. And I look forward to crushing this next 2025 budgeting year with you guys. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye.